What's good, Just Do family? It's your boy KB back to get boxing and Just Do. But before we get into the video, y'all make sure y'all give me my Just Do. Smash the like button, sub to the channel, and make sure you turn your notifications on so y'all can be notified when we drop new content. But let's get right into it, man. So what y'all just seen was a highlighted timeline of Shakur Stevenson and Oshaquie Foster exchanging words on Twitter, man. It got a little heated with the back and forth, as you can see. It all started with, Shakur Stevenson giving his opinion about what he think Raymond Ford would do against, Shakur Foster. He felt like Raymond Ford would beat him. Shakur Foster didn't take too kindly, to that comment. So he went to going in on Twitter, and you see it going back and forth. And he told Shakur, "Look, man, the plan was always to move up and challenge you. I got the WBC belt down here at 130. I'll see you soon." And those are the words that you love to hear from talented fighters such as Oshaquie Foster. Look, I respect both fighters. I support both. We all know that Shakur Stevenson just beat Josh Padley by TKO, February 22nd on the Riyadh season card. He looked phenomenal to me, flawless victory. And now he's sitting in the wind waiting to see if the Williams Zepeda fight going to come to fruition or not. And for one, I hope it does. But if for some reason it doesn't, man, and a fight with Oshaquie Foster presents itself at 135 pounds for Shakur Stevenson, I'm not against it, man. I like to see fighters fight guys that want to fight them back. And Oshaquie had a lot to say. He didn't bite his tongue. He said to Shakur, "You say everybody ducking you while I'm pushing up on you." So he's making it very clear that he wants the opportunity to fight Shakur Stevenson, and he ain't backing down. And that's the kind of energy you want to see from any fighter. He believes in himself. He has 3 losses. One of the most recent losses, it came to Robson Conceição, where a lot of people felt like he was robbed, myself included. And thankfully, he was able to get that rematch and run it back and get the win and right that wrong. But a lot of people felt like the second fight was even closer than the first fight, and Oshaquie Foster was very fortunate to come out of there with his hand raised. But, nevertheless, he definitely won, got his belt back, and, I believe he has an upcoming fight himself. I noticed him and Raymond Ford been going back and forth about a potential fight, but I don't think that's next. Raymond Ford just fought this past weekend, and he dominated Thomas Matisse to a unanimous decision. But with this news of him calling for Shakur Stevenson, man, I just love it, man. It's a lot of people that thought they were supposed to fight at 130. Well, that's water under the bridge. We can't rewind. Shakur is no longer at 130. He's at 135 comfortably. And I think he's taking on all challengers. Same with Oshaquie Foster. So I respect his hustle. I respect his call out. I think his substance behind it, because I believe he'll truly move up and challenge Shakur Stevenson. As far as how that fight will go, I mean, for me, they have a common opponent. I don't like triangle theories much, but, Oshaquie Foster fought Conceição twice. He shared the ring with him for 24 rounds. Shakur fought Conceição. I was at that fight. He completely dominated him for the 12 rounds that they fought. So, those fights were night and day. It wasn't even the same. Wasn't even close. I know people say styles make fights, and I agree, but I feel like Shakur and Oshaquie Foster would be a very technical chess match, high-level chess match. Oshaquie Foster going to be able to compete. I see it being a competitive fight, but in my opinion, I think Shakur has shown a different level in the ring, to be fair. So if I had to take a pick, I would say, yeah, I got Shakur winning this fight. I mean, again, I hate triangle theories, but the way he dominated Robson Conceição, as opposed to how competitive the fight looked between him and Oshaquie Foster, it's tough for me to look at Shakur and say he wouldn't be able to pull off a win and convincingly over Oshaquie Foster. But not to count him out, because he's a live dog. I'm assuming he would be an underdog in that fight, but he would be a live as dog as any. And listen, I don't take nothing from him. I like both guys. I support both fighters, win, lose, or draw. I just love to see good fights. And sometimes, these back and forths on Twitter can lead to some real fights being made. And this will be a very interesting matchup for whenever Oshaquie Foster decides to move up to 135. But you've seen it in his own words. He said to Shakur, "I see you soon." And it was always in a plan to fight him. He said Shakur is scary and running from him, and Shakur had his response. But if you ask me, man, neither guys are scared or ducking. Man, I just think the business didn't focus on making a fight between them two guys for one reason or another. But it's water under the bridge. As I said earlier, we could focus on the now. We do know Shakur is over there with Matchroom. Oshaquie Foster is willing to take on all challenges, man. I believe he's still with Top Rank. So, listen, may the best man win. These are the kind of fights that are great for the sport of boxing. It's an unexpected challenge for Shakur at 135. I mean, because Oshaquie Foster is not there yet. But I don't think the 5-pound jump would make a difference in a fight between those two guys. I think it is strictly come down to skills and who the better man on the night. But that's my thoughts. Y'all get in the comment section. Y'all let me know what y'all think about a potential fight between Oshaquie Foster and Shakur Stevenson. Who y'all got winning? Would y'all like to see this fight? And as always, let me know if I gave boxing its just due, because that's what I do over here, Just Do Boxing. To the next one, I'm out. Peace.